MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Lefty Grove gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Oswalt has pitched his way to over 2,600 innings of work at the big league level. And through those innings, he's been able to collect north of 2,200 strikeouts. That's in the same ballpark as legends like Jim Palmer and Lefty Grove. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting
driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Lee over to his left. He's got it one away. So a runner on first with one out now and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Gehrig.
You got it. No better. Let's go.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Mays, base runner at first with one out. Hit hard to the right side. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 2. stepping in, Lou
The
Gehrig.
designated hitter,
Perhaps he
number
can
4.
drive another one out of the park, just
Lou
like he did back in the second.
Gehrig.
Come on, Daddy.
Ready
one
with
time.
the
Here we
first
go.
pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. Mays rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, as it's now a 2-run game.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Ready now, Eddie Matthews. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The third baseman.
3 runs,
Eddie
9 hits, and no errors for the
Matthews.
Yankees so far. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Lou
Now
Gehrig.
back,
It
the
was an
designated
RBI
hitter.
single for him in his
Lou.
last plate
Go,
appearance.
kid. One time, right here.
Gehrig.
Here you go. Let it fly.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball
A
1.
ball and no strikes. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. This remains a 7-all tie. Bottom of the 12th
Leading
inning
off
now,
for the
and
Yankees,
striding forward the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig.
Let's go now. One time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Houston Astros take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Brian Abreu takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs on 19 hits. No errors. They left 22 runners on base. For the Yankees, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on base.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Walter Johnson is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Batting fourth.
At the plate,
The
Lou
designated
Gehrig,
hitter.
as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that
Gehrig.
equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. And this will be a base hit as they too will play to run in the first inning to tie up the ball game early.
Squared up.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there.
Batting
He
fifth.
wanted to use an ambush
The third
tactic, and it
baseman.
worked.
Eddie Matthews.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Mays on second. Gehrig at first, 1 gone. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle.
Batting
And the
fifth.
Yanks trying to make this
The
first
right
inning
fielder.
even sweeter here.
Mantle.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He comes in with 16
Robinson.
base hits in
Cano.
56 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ready on 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Go, 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 go!
Alvarez has it, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros 1. Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Gehrig.
Here's the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So here's the cleanup hitter,
The
Lou
designated hitter,
Gehrig.
number
It was a
4.
solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Ready for another shot
The
now.
designated hitter,
Lou
number
Gehrig.
4.
He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
That ball was hit hard. Good job. You squared up on that ball.
Now batting, Eddie Matthews.
Now
1 for
batting,
2 in the
third
ball game
baseman.
thus far.
Eddie Matthews.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, and it remains 5-3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The New York Yankees even up this league championship series at 1 game apiece. Walter Johnson gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 15 men on base.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start this series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Mike Scott will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Scott has over 160 career pitching wins to his credit, and even though the win might not be as valued as it once was as a statistic, his total definitely tells you he's put together a great career. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
The third baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Eddie Matthews. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Batting fifth, the right
Here you
fielder,
go.
number
Let it
7,
fly right here.
Mickey Mantle.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
Gehrig at third. Matthews stands at second. No outs. Line to the right side. Reddick is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
On the bag.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lou Gehrig. He reached on a single in his first try.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Gehrig.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center.
There you go. Look two. Look two.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Digging in, Eddie Matthews. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Keep driving. Let's go right
The
here.
right fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
And he pops it up. Biggio over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Robinson.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that baby's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
In now, Lou Gehrig. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Gehrig.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
The batter, number 4.
Standing in now, Lou Gehrig. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 4th long ball of this series as this lead got even wider. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Roy?
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Bagwell is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yankees lead this one 20-0. So stepping in, Lou Gehrig. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here.
Here we go.
His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores.
Come on, slide. Get out.
And the second run will score as well. And he's safe.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
So striding in, Eddie Matthews, and they're runners at the corners now.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
He pulls this one into right. Catch made by Reddick, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 24-0.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(25-2) in tonight's game. New York have taken a 2-1 series lead. Number 16 is the winning pitcher of record. Mike Scott was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros.